Hello everyone, it's Bill from CambodiYeah. This is another video by request, and this one is all about visas. So, the first ones you'll get are either the T visa, which is the tourist visa, or the E-class visa, also known as the ordinary visa. Now, if you're just visiting for a short time, then the T visa, the tourist visa, is the one you'd want to get. It's $30, and if you're doing it online, it's a $6 processing fee on top of that. It's single entry, and you can renew it once for between $30 to $50, depending on which agent you go to. It can't convert to other visa extensions. The other one is the E-class ordinary visa, and there's a little bit of confusion that sometimes happens with this. E-visa can mean two different things. It can mean E, like electronic visa, or it can mean the E-class visa in Cambodia. So just keep in mind that that has caused some confusion for some people when they're asking about visas in Cambodia. So for this E-class ordinary visa, this is the one you want to get if you're planning to stay long term, because this one can be extended in various ways, and I will share all of those. Now this one, when you first get it, it's 30 days. It's $35, and if you're doing this one online, it's $7 for online processing. It's also single entry. Both of these visa types, for now, you can do them either, you can fill out the application in person or do it online the electronic visa way. After June 30th of 2024, you will have to fill out the form online, and doing that in person will no longer be an option. However, once you do that online, you'll want to print out the form and bring it to the customs area where you get your visa done. Now, if you're going to be doing this in person, you'll want to bring exact change. Make sure the bills are in pristine condition. If they are damaged in any way or marked up or anything like that, they won't accept it. You'll have to go to an ATM if you don't bring the cash. You don't know what the bills will be like coming out of that. So just bring the exact change and make sure the bills look good. As far as doing these online, only do it at the official website. I will have a link for that in the description, as well as the various places where you can get visa extensions done. Don't go to any of these visa service sites. They overcharge. A lot of them are scammy. There's no point, because the official site, well, you know that's legit, so why go anywhere else? When it comes to proof of onward travel, Cambodia itself does not require it. However, certain airlines might, so you want to check with your airline. And even the ones that say they don't require it, sometimes you get an agent who's just had a bad day and they want to make things tough on you. If you really want peace of mind, get yourself a cheap bus ticket to Bangkok, and even if you don't use it or can't get a refund, it's peace of mind and it's cheap. Now, when it comes to the visa extensions, the places that you go to, the different like travel agent places that do these for you, they are not government entities themselves. They are not sticklers with all of the requirements and everything like that. Do not try to bribe them, but just talk to them about your situation and see what they can do to work with you on if you're just not sure which to use. They're more than willing to help, and I will list some specific ones that are worth going to that are highly rated. Now, if you've just arrived in Cambodia and you're needing to find work, you don't have a job lined up, you'll want to get the EG visa extension. That's literally the looking for work visa extension. And it's good for 1, 3, or 6 months, and it's single entry. You may as well get the whole 6 months, because that gives you all that time just in case, and you don't have to get a new extension for 6 months, so that gives you time. You will need 2 passport-sized photos for that. You can go around to just about any print shop. They're all over the place for printing documents and stuff like that. They generally have a photographer on site for taking those passport photos. They're really cheap. Just go there in the morning and dress nice. You don't want to go in the afternoon, because you'll sweat right through your nice clothes, and that's not a great picture. You'll also need to show proof of funds for stay. I don't recall actually being asked this, but it's good to have just in case. The next one is the EB visa or the business visa. Once you've found a job or you already have a job lined up or you're self-employed or a freelancer, this is the one to get. It's for 1, 3, 6, or 12 months. The 6 and 12-month versions are multiple entry, and you may as well get it for the whole year because why not? Especially if you're planning to live in Cambodia. For this one, you'll need a stamped letter from your employer verifying your employment. All your employers will know how to do this and do it all the time. If you're self-employed or a freelancer, you still need to write a letter for yourself verifying your self-employment, and it will still need to be stamped. You can go to stamp shops that are pretty common. It's like $15 to create a stamp. Just come up with your own design for your business or your self-employment or whatever, and then use that. The 1-year version is roughly $300 or so. You will also need to get a work permit at additional cost, and that will generally be taken care of also by the visa agent there. They can help you out. Now, if you're going to retire in Cambodia, all you have to do is be 55 years old. That's pretty much it. Now, technically, the requirements are that you have proof of savings or a pension, things like that. But most of the time you go to these travel agents and all they care about is that you're 55 and they'll take care of you. This is about $300 for the year, but you can get it for 1, 3, and 6 months as well, though I don't see why you would. Now, the best thing about all of these visa extensions is you don't have to do visa runs to renew them. So each year when it comes around and it's time to renew, you just go back to the visa agent, bring your money and your photos, and they'll take whatever documentation you might need, and they'll take care of you. For all of these that I have mentioned so far, you'll want to go at least a week before your current visa or visa extension expires, because it takes a few days for them to send off your passport, get it processed, and have it come back for you. So don't wait until the last day. As far as the places to go to, I'm going to list several down in the description there. The one I went to in Siem Reap was Sopheakna. And that one, they were great. They're really easy to work with. All of these places speak English quite well because they kind of have to for their job. And I've had no problems with Sopheakna. I've heard some really good things about a few other places, and I'll list them as well. One little caveat about the retirement visa. If something happens to your situation, like your funds stop incoming or you fall on hard times or something like that, and you need to go back to work, you'll probably have to leave the country and do a visa run for that and start all over again, get your ordinary visa, then get your looking for work visa and start that process all over again. So just a heads up in case you fall on hard times. You're not out of luck. It's just going to take a few extra steps. So that's about it for this. If you have any other questions, let me know. And if there's anything else you'd like me to cover, let me know. As you've seen, this and the previous couple of videos have all been by request. I'm happy to do these for you and help you out.